Amy slips into the restroom late at night and quietly joins a video call with her husband. But after only a few words, her face suddenly changes. She quickly ends the call, hands shaking. Right then, her co-worker, a black man, casually walks in. Amy isn't sure if her husband saw something, so she immediately asks her co-worker to drive her home. But on the way, her husband keeps calling again and again. Afraid he'll find out the truth, Amy rejects every call. She doesn't know this choice will become her biggest regret. They stop at a gas station, and Amy goes inside the convenience store to buy a coffee. But when she walks to the counter, she realizes the cashier is gone, and the register isn't even on. With no other choice, she puts the money on the table and prepares to leave. But when she looks up, she sees blood splattered across the shelf in front of her. Sensing danger, she speeds up. A moment later, she notices blood on her own hand. Before she can react to who is targeting her, a bullet breaks through the glass behind her, nearly killing her. Amy finally understands this is not an accident. Someone is trying to kill her. She hides behind a shelf and shouts toward her coworker outside, hoping he will help her. But he's sitting in the car listening to music, completely unaware of the danger. Amy can only rely on herself. She tears off a piece of clothing and wraps her bleeding wound. When she peeks outside again, another bullet almost hits her head. Terrified, she lies on the floor, trying to reach her phone, but another bullet hits the ground beside her. Her last hope shatters. As she sits helplessly on the floor, a man's voice suddenly comes from behind the counter. Amy looks around and realizes it's coming from a walkie-talkie, but the walkie-talkie is 1 meter away with no cover at all. To distract the killer, Amy grabs 2 bags of chips from the shelf and throws them to the side. The noise works. The killer aims elsewhere. Amy quickly grabs the walkie-talkie. She begs the man on the other end to call the police. He asks her what exactly happened, but before she can answer, the signal becomes noisy. Then her co-worker finally walks into the store and is shot dead instantly. Amy holds back her panic. She must get the walkie-talkie again. It's her last chance. She knocks over a mop with a soda can, then uses the handle to hook the walkie-talkie toward her. This time, she connects successfully. The man on the line sounds sympathetic. He says he already called the police and tells her not to move. To calm Amy, he casually asks, "Who is that black man to you?" Amy freezes. She instantly throws the walkie-talkie away. Only the killer would ask that. She has been talking to the murderer the whole time. Looking around for another chance, Amy spots the light switches. If she turns off the lights, the killer won't be able to see her. Then she might escape in the darkness. But the moment she reaches out, a bullet fires and almost destroys her right hand. Desperate, she thinks of another idea. If her hand can't reach the switch, maybe she can throw something at it. She tries several times but misses each time. Frustrated, she pushes the shelf and discovers it can move. She quickly unlocks the wheels and uses the shelf as a shield. Slowly, she pushes it toward the electrical box while the killer shoots wildly. But in the end, he fails to stop her. Amy shuts off the power